Comrades, brothers and sisters, Salam Alaikum. My name is Michael Pröbsting. I'm the International Secretary of the RCIT. Today we are in the center of Vienna. There is a rally of about 1,000 people or so demonstrating in solidarity with Palestine. We are invited to speak at this demonstration, and what we did say was basically that the vote of the United Nations General Assembly yesterday was an important event. It was important not because the United Nations are important, not because they have the power or the will to really stop Israel's war of terror against the Palestinian people, but it was important because it reflected what the huge majority of humanity is thinking about Israel's war. 120 states voted for an immediate ceasefire and for humanitarian aid for the Palestinian people. Only 14 states voted against it and the rest did abstain. These 14 states were obviously Israel and the United States, plus a series of small islands in the Pacific which are dependent on the financial aid of the US, and some very reactionary European governments like Austrian government. Nevertheless, this massive majority, overwhelming majority for an immediate ceasefire reflects that, contrary to the claims of Western governments and media that the world would be united against Hamas and would stand in solidarity with Israel, it is the opposite. The huge majority of the world population stands in solidarity with the people in Gaza. They do not want this terrorist war which Israel has waged after the 7th of October and which it has waged 75 years already before. It is only the most fanatic supporters of Israel's state terrorism who still dare to oppose a ceasefire. This reflects that we, those who go on the streets in solidarity with Palestine, we represent the world population. We represent what nearly everyone around the world wants. And it is them, it is the supporters of the Zionist state who are a small and isolated minority. Nevertheless, we should have no illusions. The UN vote is a vote without consequences. As a matter of fact, Israel is continuing and escalating its war of terror against the Palestinian population in Gaza. Hence, it is crucial that we continue and strengthen building an international solidarity movement with the people in Gaza. It is important to organize actions of sabotage and boycott against the military support for Israel. Boycott against all forms of Israeli trade, economic aid, etc., etc. It is crucial that those governments who claim to stand in solidarity with Palestine, that they transform their words into deeds and that they support the Palestinian resistance by any means necessary. If we continue, if we strengthen our international solidarity movement, we can bring down the Israeli terrorists and their Western backers. And the Palestinian people can and will be free. Long live international solidarity. Shukran.